Fresh face.
Hello, sir. What is your name?
Brian Parker.
Nice. And what are you drawing here? What do you got on your computer?
This is the second issue of my comic, You Can Rely on Platipi.
Platipi. Tell us about this Platipi.
It is the continuing adventures of Iggy Platypus after he,
Platypus is wrong!
yes!
Whoop whoop.
Must love the platypus. Yes. After he's left home on the small continent of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, and he finds his new home in the city of Anchortown and makes friends with a young guy named Jay. And then is sucked into kind of international adventure of finding artifacts and, you know, I don't know, super spies and, you know, weird ninjas and mummies. There's lots of mummies in this issue
Nice.
as well. Yeah.
Were you at all inspired by Perry the Platypus from that young kid show? Phineas and Ferb?
Phineas and Ferb. Yeah, well, you know, in some ways, but I think that the original, I guess, inspiration from it came from DuckTales and, like, you know.
Love that cartoon. That's a great one.
Yeah,
Darkwing Duck?
Darkwing Duck as well.
Those were all fun.
Yeah, I mean, and they all came from those classic, you know, adventures of Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge comics and stuff.
Well, that is
I used to
nice
love
that you're,
those.
like, carrying that on.
Yeah.
We need more
For sure.
ducks.
Yes, you know, it's a hero with a bill. You know, it goes a long way.
Have you made any other comics before?
Well, let's see. The year before last, I started on a graphic novel for a 24-hour comic book day called Gatecrasher, and got about halfway through it, and then and then this idea bubbled up to the surface, and it's been a lot easier to kind of continue the story because, you know, the character kind of you know, brings up a little more, you know, incidents and stuff because he's kind of an oddball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always love to write and I love to draw, so the combination of the two just seems to make for good comic book fun.
Yes. How long have you been an artist? Or I guess drawn, I don't know. It's kind of broad.
I started drawing when I was like 11. And actually when I was a lot younger than that, I used to just make up stories and stuff, but nobody would ever sit down long enough for me to tell them the stories, which drives you nuts. So I was like, I found that drawing was a lot easier way of telling the story to somebody because they didn't have to listen to it.
It's something to focus on.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Or read a page or two of story that I had written. So it was always, all of it was kind of, you know, to develop that storytelling aspect. So I think I've been a storyteller since I was a kid.
That's really
Big
cool.
liar as a child, too.
Well, have you seen that movie Big Fish?
Oh, yes.
That,
yes.
I always go to that.
See, you know, storytelling is
Make it more interesting.
just part of talking to people, you know. And the better you are at it, I think the better people listen to you, so.
Agree.
Yes, for certain.
Well, I will let you get back to work. Thank you for talking.
Thank you so much. Thanks for asking.